We need the consumers to understand the benefits and the challenges of agriculture so that they too can also begin to advocate for local foods.
Charleston, shake it like a boy, hillbilly twist. My mama wanted Charleston, my sister can't do it. Hillbilly twist now, all the boys in Charleston. Take a good shimmy, turning push pull right. Rock to the right, shimmy like my sister. Rock to the left, shake it like my sister. Run down heel.
In terms of what could the typical consumer on Vancouver Island do to help move the food system forward or the agriculture forward, there's a number of things. First of all, obviously shopping and selecting local foods as often as you can is one of the best ways to do that. Access to that local food is often through farmers markets and through farm stands. So your local farmer may have a stand at the end of their driveway and where you can purchase the food directly from the farm. Those are all very immediate ways in which you can contribute to the local food system. But I also think it's up to the consumer to start to ask of their public institutions, what are they doing to bring local food onto the table at their institutions. And I'd say the same at your grocery store too. So ask your grocery manager, where do they get their food from? How do they access local food? What are they doing to help move that economy forward so that we can keep the farmers that we have and attract new farmers onto the island.
So my first question for you is just what brought you to the market today?
Well, we're fairly new to the community, and I've been coming here ever since we moved about a month ago, and I love all the fresh produce and the variety, great variety of items, yeah.
Oh, excellent.
So I make it a point every Saturday.
Why?
Yeah.
Because we like it. It's nice. It's well, for one thing, you get to meet the local producers, which is always nice, and also you get a feeling for the community that you live in.
We're very into eating locally, and we want to eat as healthily as we can, maybe.
Yeah.
And it's all right here. Most of this is grown pretty close to home, and it's nice to meet the farmers and hear how they grow, and very little pesticides and stuff used on all this stuff. It's pretty much the healthiest food you can get, right?
Fresh is best. And so if you're providing fresh food which comes from local sources, then the quality of the food often is much better for a number of reasons. First of all, we just grow great food on Vancouver Island. We have good soils and good weather conditions for certain products. Second of all, you're then consuming the food very soon after it was picked.
We can get organic and chemical-free virtually everything, from pork to beef to chicken to lamb, cheeses, all things green, peppers, multicolored peppers, cucumbers, tomatoes. We source them locally as long as we can. And to get to know these people is a real treat because they're like-minded. They're not in it for the bottom line. We all need to pay the rent. We acknowledge that. But to form those types of relationships and to know exactly where my food comes from, very important to my clients, my customers, and certainly to myself and my family.
For the smaller individual or the smaller farmer, the responsibility of marketing their goods is in fact their responsibility. That's what they're not only the growers, they're marketers as well. And to me, the thing for local government, be it regional district or municipalities or whatever, need to do is provide that environment that helps those people do the marketing and encourages them to have their farm stands or their means of marketing goods, whether it be farmers markets. The town of Qualicum Beach has a farmers market there, and they've gone out of their way to make it easier for those people to market their goods. They've put in power sources and so on, so that those people requiring refrigeration or whatever, they can do that comfortably. They block off the street for Saturday's market, and those are the kind of things that local government can do to assist the small lot producer.
For me, the 10-year picture would be a healthy, vibrant agricultural economy that makes food accessible, good food accessible to everyone.
Rock to the right, rock to the left, quarter shot left.